How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? And how do you do? How are you, Nee? How are you? How do you do? I hope you are doing well. If you see me smiling, I'm happy today. I'm happy to come back to you. This time, not with complaint, not with lamenting, but with joy to talk to you. Thank you very much for allowing me to come to your space through the videos I make, the vlogs I make. I request those who have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, consider becoming part of this family, and I appreciate you very much. Those who have subscribed, thank you. I say thank you. I appreciate you. I thank you. I know you have done it, and I've seen you do good job. Thank you for encouraging me, and I feel encouraged and I feel good. And the main aim of talking to you so much, people may wonder, why do I have to make all these videos? It's because I want to reach out to a big family and touch at least one person within that family. If I touch you in a positive way, that you can know yourself, or you can make a meal here and there you didn't like cooking, and maybe you see a recipe I've made and you decide to make it. I've changed a life there. So the main aim of talking these videos or bringing to you these videos and coming to you is to touch your life or a life of somebody, even if it's not you, the person you may share with, in a positive way. And I hope that this will reach as many people as possible, that we may continue touching one another, we may continue helping one another, we may continue being there for one another. This is very powerful too, social media, that we can help one another, we can reach out to one another if used very, very appropriately. I am not ignorant of misuse and abuse of social media, but I want to believe that in this family we are not abusing it, and we are not negative. We are positive. And the last video I made, I was really touched by what was happening, and I talked about that. But I sat down with myself and I asked, why have we reached to where we have reached? And the bottom line is conforming to what we think should be without knowing what we should be. Conforming to what we think should be without knowing what we should be. The first question, if I may ask you, do you know what you should be? If you do not know what you should be, another voice will tell you what you should not be. If you don't know what you should be, another voice will tell you what you should not be, and you tend to believe that is what you should be. And then you conform to that voice. You conform to that said thing. For instance, some of us may not have been called to be preachers. I'm talking of religion now. You are not called to be a preacher. But because you believed in Jesus Christ, and you felt that you know the Bible and you can talk, somebody tells you, another voice, not really the voice of God, talks to you and thinks that you're called to be a puppet preacher, and you go into it. Believe you me, you are in the wrong place. You're doing the wrong thing. That's not what you're supposed to be. And you end up depressed. You end up not being yourself. You end up giving up. You end up finding it difficult. You end up seeing as if God is not real. Because you listened to the voice which told you what you should not be, and you believed what you should not be. That is, the voice which tells you what you should not be does not come straight. It comes by convicting you what you should be, which is the wrong thing you should be. So the first thing to avoid all this depression and all this mess in life is to know what you should be. Everybody has a purpose in life. What's your purpose? Your purpose is not to eat, drink, and sleep. Your purpose is not to live other people's purpose, helping people live their dreams. You have your own mandate on earth. You have your own thing which you came to do on earth. And unless you know it yourself, you will do other people's assignment, and you end up depressed, you end up stressed, you end up used, you end up feeling uncomfortable, you end up thinking God does not know me. Yet he knows you. Yet he knows you. Let me tell you how you know your purpose in life. What do you like? What is that thing you like doing and you feel that it is satisfying you? It gives you joy. Joy is not brought by the money you are earning from that, what you're doing. You may be earning a lot from something, but it bores you, Steve. It kills you. It makes you feel like, why it's not for this money I'm getting from what I'm doing, I cannot do it. That's not your assignment, if you feel like that. So that which you do and you feel that even if I'm not paid, even if I'm not earning from this, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press on. That's your assignment. That which gives you joy when you're doing it and you feel, I can perfect this. If I'm given a chance, I would like to be this. That's your assignment. Run for it. Start walking towards it. Start working towards your assignment. There's no limit as to when you should reach your assignment. You may feel like the clouds are falling. They are not falling today. They are not falling at all. They are still in the sky. It is for you to know whether to fly high towards them or to stand them and see them coming as they are falling, and they'll never fall. They'll never fall. They're still there. So don't fear the skies. Move to the heights which you can afford. I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you today. Find your assignment. Find your assignment. I know you are working for you are in a career. It's very good. You cannot be anywhere. You have to have a stepping stone. You must be stepping somewhere to earn a living. That is very important. But as much as you are earning a living, do you have your assignment in mind? Because you can earn a living and leave your assignment at the same time. Your assignment may not give you an earning, but still, you don't complain about it. You still continue doing your assignment without complaining, without getting tired, without feeling cheated. That's your assignment. You do it without counting how many times you've done it. You do it without keeping records of what you got in return after doing it. That's your assignment. But when you go to work, you work and you expect a pay. You work and expect a pay. When you work and expect a pay, it may not necessarily mean that is what you're called to do. And I'm not saying that our assignment should not make us earn. You can earn from your assignment. You can earn from your assignment. You can earn from your gift. The talent God put in you, you can earn from it. If only you put it into work. If only you put your talent into work, you can earn from it. If your talent does not earn for you, it will open doors for you. If your talent does not make you earn from it, it can open doors for you. Doors which will bring joy to your life. Doors which will bring heights you've never thought to your life. Doors which will bring things which you have never seen in your life. That is our anticipation every day, that we go to higher heights. But you may go to higher heights in the wrong direction. Do you know what happens? If you climb a ladder and it's the wrong ladder, I assure you, you will get to the top of that ladder. But when you look down, where you have come from and where you are, fear comes in. You start saying as if you can crumble down because you're not comfortable at the top. You are on the wrong ladder. But when you're in the correct assignment, you are down. You look at top and you say, that is where I'm going one of these days. And you start climbing day by day, parallel like this. The wrong ladder is here. You are on top of the wrong ladder, but you can't allow yourself to crumble down. What you do, you start climbing this one. Use the wrong ladder to help you climb the right one. Put it next to it. Let it support it. Let one ladder support the other one. And you climb, you climb, you climb, and you get fulfilled. You get joy. You find, oh, this was me now. When you start feeling this was me, this is all what I wanted to do all these days, all these years. Go, baby girl, baby boy, my brother, my sister, my friend, you're in the right track. But when you feel like, I have to wake up because if I don't wake up and go to this assignment, I may not eat. You are struggling with it. And you feel your heart is so full. I think that's not your assignment. Try to find your assignment and try to work alongside this. Try to work, because one thing I want to warn you, do not rush your life. You are not the author of that life. So do not rush it. Neither do not drag it. Let nature take its course. Well, what I mean is this. We go to school, and that's correct. We achieve everything which has to do with academics and careers. That is very fine. That is the path we had to make to get that way, to start living our assignment. You had to do that. So we have to achieve that. But I want to let you know that education is not your assignment. To achieve education is not your assignment. To achieve skills is not your assignment. They are supposed to help you to do your assignment. Those skills you achieve, they are supposed to help you to do your assignment. Your assignment may require some expertise. The school gives you the expertise to do your assignment. And God understands all this. That is why all these doors open. That is why all these doors open. Because God understands. Now, even if God understands, you have to do your mandate. You have to do your part of enrolling yourself to school so that you do your assignment. That's your duty. God will not come from heaven to do it for you. And if you sit down and say, I'll not do that, and you very well know that you feel good when you make clothes, you are a tailor, and you don't go to tailoring school, that assignment, you will never do it. You'll never perfect it. And you will sit there complaining that I am maybe you are a nurse, and you feel that you don't like the hospital place, you don't like all these things, and you continue there because nursing pays well, but you know very well you are supposed to be something else, maybe a hairdresser, or maybe a chef. You continue there because you have money here. Let me tell you, you will never be fulfilled. Money cannot fulfill you. Wealth does not fulfill us. What fulfills us is knowing our assignment in Christ. Those who are believers like me, and going for that assignment is directed by the Lord and the Holy Spirit guiding your footsteps. When we allow God to talk to our mind, to talk to our inner self, to us, to the me without the body. There is the me without the body. When you allow God to speak to the me without the body, you are guided to your assignment. And God will show you. Open your eyes, and then when the eyes open, it's for you to walk in the path. It is for you to get what it takes so that you enter into your assignment and you start living it. It's never too late because God lives outside time. Time is only for us. So if God opens your eyes today, even if you do your assignment on earth for only 3 days, you have accomplished what you came to do on earth. Even if you do it for only 3 days, that I have realized my assignment today and I have started it, and the third day you go to be with the Father, you are a victor. You have done what you came to do on earth. But even if you live 1,000 years on earth and you don't do what you came to do, you have not realized your assignment, you are still a failure. You are still a failure. You failed because failure success does not come by being called ABC, the names we acquire, the titles. That is not what brings in success. The success does not come with the many houses we build, many cars we buy. Success comes by doing the assignment you are brought on earth by God to do. What is that? It is only God himself who can reveal it to you. And that is why I anchor this video on God. I'm anchoring it on God and telling you, go to God, the other. You cannot drive a Mercedes-Benz with the manual of a Toyota. You cannot go to the spare parts for Toyota car or Nissan and buy a spare part for a Mercedes-Benz or a Range Rover. You have to go to the particular company which made that model and buy the right spare part. Only God, who made the model of you, can tell the spare parts you need and whatever else you need for your assignment. Go back to the source. That is the Lord. That is God who made you. Ask him, what is my assignment? Yes, God, I know I am a teacher. I am teaching, but I don't feel fulfilled. What was my assignment on earth? Maybe your assignment was to help people, but not in the teaching field. Because maybe when God gave you that talent of speaking to those kids, he knew you can help and you can talk. Find where else you can talk and help people. Let God be your guide. Let God show you. And when you find it, I want to assure you, you will feel fulfilled. You will like what you do. You will feel, even if I am not doing it, I am feeling bored. That is it. So I wanted to encourage you to find your purpose. And when you know your purpose, nobody will bring you down. Nobody will tell you what you're not supposed to be. And then you start living what you're not supposed to be. And so depression. You will not suffer depression. You will not suffer all these stresses and all these insecurities. You are insecure. Let me talk to the people in the marriages. If you know who you are in that marriage, you'll not feel insecure. You will not. If you are in the marriage to know, I'm here 100% giving myself 100% because I know who I am in this marriage, you will not be insecure. You are there because that's your mandate. That's your ground. Occupy. Never mind. The same way to the man. If you know I'm in this marriage to love this woman as Christ loves the church, you will not be insecure. You will not feel like you are not having your possession. You will take it because it is yours. Not by force, but by love. Strife in marriage is caused by people not knowing themselves in that marriage. I'm not married, but I know that. I usually put that very straight. I'm not married, but I know. I talk with people. I talk with couples. I go to couple seminars. Why? Because I want to learn what's happening. But one thing, strife comes when you don't know yourself. Even if your wife is a professor and you are a mechanic, you know yourself as a man and husband to that woman, and as the head of that house, show love to that woman. She will submit. Because even her, if she knows herself, she knows she's supposed to submit to a loving husband. That's all. And there will be no strife. Even if you earn $10,000 a month and your husband earns $1,000, you will submit when you know yourself in Christ that you are a wife. And when the husband is loving with his 1,000, comes and tells you this is the 1,000, what do I do with it? You will submit and tell him it is enough. I will add to it and we shall pay bills. Stop this strife and killing one another because of material things, which are more permanent on earth than us. Us, we are not as permanent as these buildings. Let us not worry about them. Let us not worry. Let us know our mandate. Live our mandate for the days we will be on earth, and we shall go home happy to be with the Lord. That is all what I wanted to encourage you, to tell you. Search your heart. Ask God for your assignment. He will guide you. He's faithful God. He's our creator. He knows what he brought us on earth, holding on our hands. We need to live that. That is what is our mandate. And when we do that, the world will be a peaceful place to live. We shall live happy. Each of us will feel fulfilled and will laugh to live more. And that is the will of God the Father, that we live life to abundance until we are full of life. Not that we are short-lived because of something happening, because of our evil acts. Let us be in the Lord. Thank you very much. May God bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.